and welcome back to the next edition of Bar Yahweh 112's Sunday Funday. Coming at you today, day after Halloween. Wonderful day, because we don't have to worry about the Halloween stuff. Oh, except some games still have the events going on, but yeah, whatever. But we're moving on past that. So let's jump into this week's scripture. We have Jeremiah 1, 6 and 7. "O sovereign Lord," I said, "I can't speak for you. I'm too young." The Lord replied, "Don't say I'm too young, for you must go wherever I send you and say whatever I tell you." With that, let's hit up the gameplay. Let's check this out. So, kind of the big thing here is a lot of people when they're younger don't feel like people will listen to them. And that's a challenge. So this scripture a lot of times has been used to encourage young people to step up, to speak what the Lord's sharing with them, and to go do what the Lord's doing. But let me stop encouraging the young people, because it's not as if the young people don't need encouragement. They do. So don't forget that part. We've got to continue to encourage them. But let me do this. How about those of us that are not the young people? How many times do we allow our hearts and our minds and our ears to hear and empower these young people to speak what the Lord's told them and go where the Lord is sending them? Now, I'll be the first to say, I've got teenage children, and 95% of what they do needs to be checked. Okay? Between my teenagers and my little guys. So, I want to be very mindful here. I'm not saying that give them free reign and woo, no authority. No, what I'm saying is, us as adults and as elders, how about we just slow down for just a second when they bring stuff up and say, let's test the Lord on this. Is this of the Lord? Is this of lack of wisdom? And there's a lot involved with that. It's really difficult. And, you know, the other thing too is sometimes we do have to allow enough leash or rope to let them find out if it's the Lord or not. And that's a difficult thing as a parent to do. I know, trust me, because, you know, with my kids, I hate to see my son and my daughter, my older ones, do stupid stuff. But I think back to all the stupid stuff I did. And so, you know, there's kind of a wash of the judgment there. But at the end of the day, I'm still there to encourage them in the ways of the Lord and push them towards God. So, but I also have to give them room and liberty to learn how to hear Him. So, as parents and as elders, let's encourage them. Hey guys, have you been spending time in the scriptures? Have you been spending time praying before God and spending time with Him? Because that's going to be a driver a lot of times to me to know if I've got a good thermostat. Don't touch mine. On if they are likely in tune with the Lord. And thermostat's probably wrong. Good barometer check of if they're kind of in tune with that. So hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say, even though I'm failing for words here. But if you know they're spending time with God, and you know they're seeking after His heart, and you know that they're doing those things to be closer to Him, maybe let that leash go a little bit further. And if they're not doing those things, you may have a little closer leash, but still give opportunity. I'd encourage the elders and the parents out there to give opportunity, especially when some things are red flags. And so I'm not going to jump in the middle of that. But if there's stuff that's kind of a gray area, or you think a growth opportunity, let's extend those times. And this is a challenge to both myself and to others out there. Let's try and allow our youth and our young ones to hear the things of God and to do the things of God. And let's empower that. I think it's going to be a great thing when we start seeing our young generation rise up, because they are taking full accountability of those things of heaven. Man, that's an awesome place to be. You know, it's a really awesome place. I remember working with a couple special people, some close, and then the other being part of worship, or part of not worship, part of ministries. And they had such a heart for that next generation. And that's where a lot of my heart has been for years. And so it's just an awesome thing. But, you know, let's keep doing it. So on top of that, young kids, young adults, everything, you know, I'm going to encourage you still. Like I said, I'm going to kind of suspend it earlier, but at the end of the day, I do want to encourage you guys. Seek after God's heart. Stay in the Word. Stay in His presence. Spend time in worship. You know, I'm not telling you to don't listen to any other music. That's between you and God. As you seek Him, He'll tell you what you should be doing. But I would encourage you to balance whatever you're doing now with saturating yourself in songs of the Lord and worship music. And then also, if you're listening to other music aside from that, just be mindful about how often you listen to it, and when. You know, if you're angry, you know, is the best thing to listen to things of heaven or things of the world. So just take those things and run with it. I am really blessed to have an opportunity to kind of build this thing out ground up, and I'm looking forward to continuing going forward with you guys. So thank you everyone for checking this out. Make sure to smash that subscribe button. Make sure to smash that follow button. Make sure to smash the share button, the like button, hit all sorts of buttons. I really do appreciate it. I hope the time that you take to listen to these really touch you. So you guys be blessed. Bar Yahweh 112. I'm rolling out. And on the screen here, you'll see my schedule. Come check me out across all the Facebook, Instagram, Twitters, and I'm right here on YouTube. So this one, bless y'all.
Hey, who touched the thermostat?